Atlanta's Fernbank Museum of Natural History is getting its first major renovation in more than 3 decades. It's all thanks to a $27 million capital campaign that just wrapped up. Here to talk with me more about it is President and CEO of the Fernbank, Jennifer Warner. How you doing?
Good morning, Chesley. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. Great to have you on the show. Three decades, right? You haven't changed. Why are you doing it now?
Well, we need to make sure we're staying relevant and providing, experiences that will meet or exceed guest expectations. And you think about when the museum opened in 1992, we didn't have these mobile phones. We didn't have Zoom the way we're connecting today. So the world has changed, and we need to make sure that we're keeping current and presenting the latest science and connecting people in meaningful ways.
So you guys have been around for a very long time. So what was the thought process behind undergoing a major renovation?
Well, we've done some updates here and there in the museum over the years with a new children's exhibit, but this is, as you mentioned, the most massive transformation at one time, and it started with the guest. It's really about who comes through our doors, what will make the experience that much better for them. And so through an assessment with experts that looked at everything from stakeholder interviews and gathering a lot of feedback from our customers and our members and from schools, we embarked on this plan and are very excited to bring these new experiences to life over the next couple of years.
Yeah, we talk about major renovation. You're talking about a $27 million renovation. How did you guys get that money?
Well, it's, thanks to the very generous community that we have here in Atlanta through philanthropic gifts from foundations and individuals and some corporations that believe in our mission and the work that we're doing to inspire curiosity about the world around us and our role in it. And we're very grateful for the community's support.
Yeah. I know you don't want to give it all away, but talk to us about some of the new exhibits that's coming to the Fernbank.
That's right. We have to keep some of it a surprise, right? And get people out. We rely on people coming to the museum to do what we do. It will open in phases, and we'll have new experiences on all 3 floors of the museum. Starting this fall with a new experience in our star gallery called Our Place in the Cosmos. Something you might like, Chesley, thinking that you're often looking up at the skies in your line of work. So we'll explore the universe. How do we know what we know? And how are humans today still studying space and our connection to the stars over history? We're also going to be opening next year a new Orkin Discovery Zone on our 3rd floor. And I'm very excited about this because it's an opportunity to put science in the hands of guests and to explore. They'll be able to make, through an interactive, create their own insect, learn about insects, learn about the natural world and how humans have taken inspiration from it with bioengineering and other things. So we're really excited about all this to come over the next 2 years at Fernbank.
Yeah, sounds very exciting. Now, you said you're going to roll this out in phases. You guys get a lot of students coming in. Will this disrupt the school schedule, or will they be fine to come on in?
We are open 363 days a year, and that will not change. So we are doing this in phases really because of the guest experience and making sure that we don't disrupt that for anyone that comes through our doors, and especially those school groups. Here it is, back to school time. So we will minimize the guest impact and open it in phases. And we're planning some really special exhibits and programming that we'll have over the next 2 years as well to make sure that there's a lot to do when some of the other work is being done.
You mentioned coming through the doors. One of the first things you see really when you come through the doors is that big dinosaur, right?
Yes.
That's not going away, is it?
No, it is not, Chesley. Those giants of the Mesozoic in our atrium, the Great Hall, they are an anchor to Fernbank. And so those are not going anywhere. We want to make sure that those are so special to give the awe and wonder that you want when you come to a museum and to explore here. So those will be here for everyone to enjoy.
Talk to me about accessibility improvements that you guys are going to make.
Absolutely. Thanks for that question. We want to make sure that we can provide that welcoming environment for everyone. And I'm quite excited because we're adding a 2nd passenger elevator so that we can make sure that people can move about the museum easily and efficiently and not need to wait for the 1 passenger elevator we have. And then we're adding new improved doors along our terrace that will increase the accessibility out into Wildwoods, which is an accessible nature area that's just off the museum terrace. So we want to make sure that that is as easy a transition as possible.
Wow. All right. So give me a quick little timeline here. When do you expect those renovations to start taking place? I know you said over the next 2 years they're going to be done.
Over the next 2 years. So, I hope this time in 2 years you're out here and you see a totally new Fernbank Museum experience. But later this year, we'll open our place in the Cosmos on the first floor. Next year, on our third floor, we'll open the new Orkin Discovery Zone. And then in 2027, we will open a new anchor or signature exhibition called Changing Earth, a new temporary gallery where we can show new exhibits and stories rotating over the years. And that new elevator and those new doors will be available in 2027 as well. So it's an exciting 24 months ahead.
Well, Jennifer, you got me excited. I tell you what, if you can get somebody to wake up early with me, I'll go live doing the weather from there, show off some of those new displays.
You are always welcome here. We are open early to do a lot of things behind the scenes before we're ready for guests. So come on over.
Sounds good. Jennifer, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Chesley.
All right.